Welcome back to Tempest Isle and this odd sanctuary place. So it seems Keeper Aleph has arrived already about 2 days before we did, and Narsal has not arrived yet at all because the moon portal works in mysterious ways. And Keeper Aleph already went to the necropolis. Which is where we should go to as well. So I was exploring the market last time when I found this glyph. Let's see if I missed anything here. There's still the well here that I can enter. Maybe I even have to enter it because I think it almost looks like... I'm not sure. Looks like the market might not actually lead to the offering ground. Wait, so that's... Or does it? Wouldn't that be this way? Oh. Empty. Oh. Dearest Andar, do not believe the priest's official reports of what happened yesterday. I saw it with my own eyes. During Emperor Vazaberek's public audience in the hearing court, a cloaked man stepped out of the crowd. He produced a sword from under his robe and hurled it across the crevice like a spear. The blade penetrated the Emperor's skull and buried itself into the throne's back before anyone even realized what was going on. The people attending the audience broke into a panic. The assassin then dropped his cloak and revealed himself to be a sentinel of the Dark Watch. Have we heard that before, Dark Watch? Also, should we remember this name, Vasberek? I'll write it down somewhere. Oh. Vasberek. Because there was certainly some name that it said we should remember. Because we needed to enter it. There's a bridge up there. But is there a way of getting up there? Is that wood? I think that's wood. It is. Okay. Will this get me across? There's something to read here. An odd occurrence. Something strange happened when I was cleaning the upper floor in the palace bath. Without any announcement, Emperor Vasberek came rushing in and jumped right into the pool to take a shower under the waterfall. He lifted his face upwards but remained unaware of my presence as the tumbling water was covering his eyes. Then after just a few seconds, he climbed out of the pool and headed off, muttering something about his friends, showing him the way through the secret passage. I knew the priests put a special essence into the water, but I wasn't aware that it's making our emperor hallucinate. Okay, I want to go back. I want to go back anyway because I want to check out the well. Because it looks like that continues actually to the offering ground. So, first of all, anything in the corner here? No. There's also still the issue with that balcony over there. I wonder, can I actually... Oh. In that case... Uh-huh. Oh, come on. Really? Is there a key here? Doesn't look like it. What is this place anyway? I don't have a key. No. Well, then I guess I need to keep this in mind for later. Oh, come on. It worked so well earlier. I mean, I guess I can go down here. Oh! Yeah, no. Oh, come on. Just... Okay, here we go. Do you have a key? You don't. Now about that well. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay, nothing else. So this is where I have to go. Where will this lead? Uh-oh. Are you going to attack me? Sacred fire elemental. Wonder what I can do with this. I'll have to keep that in mind. Dunir, is it wrong if I am looking forward to attending the funeral ceremony of Priest Mailu? I can already imagine the richly decorated people passing me by as the procession slowly moves southwards, following the last path. It's the first time I am allowed to see a funeral of a priest, and healer Naza even agreed that I'll be assisting the what is that? Sensor call? I'm a bit ashamed though. I was too nervous to ask him how such a call works. All I know is that it can summon the spirit of a deceased person. Can you explain the procedure to me, please? Ruitan. And that's all for now, huh? So this was from Ruitan to Danir. Whoever Danir is, we have to see if he left a note somewhere explaining this. But this was the well. Contains sacred fire elemental. I think it's a good idea to write that down. That was all down here as far as I could see. Okay, next, let us try this passage that I found here. I'm still curious where to use these star gems. It said there are some like crevices where I can use them. I wonder if I have already missed one. Anything in here? Not really. Anything over here? No. Oh. Well, that answers my question from earlier. Probably I didn't miss anything. I got exactly the right amount to proceed. Oh dear, looks like I have to use one of these here. Huh? Let's see how well that goes. Apparently not so well. Wasn't that deep, was it? I should probably leave it there though, in case I need to flee from something. This is the boulder I saw earlier in the last episode, I'm pretty sure. So now we are in the temple forecourt, I think. Whoa. Oh, I saw that. But first, what's this? As head priest and embalmer, I was of course among those who objected most strongly to the seafaring merchants setting foot on our island. When I heard they were trading goods they had brought from their ship, I fully intended to go down to the market and put a halt to any barter going on. Ironically, when I arrived there, I found myself being mesmerized by an item the strangers had on sale. It was a hammer, most likely once used as an instrument in battle, which emanated an aura of inexplicable calm and salvation. Oh, that reminds me, the whole fan mission started with Garrett leaving his apartment and seeing a hammer. And we saw a hammer once more when we drank that nightshade potion. I am convinced there is a divine nature surrounding this hammer that in some way connects to our island. I plan on acquiring it not for personal possession but for further studies. Oh, oops. I discussed the matter of the merchants with Emperor Vasberek, and we agreed on drugging them and transporting them back to their ship. We are not interested in trading with other civilizations, and these hallowed grounds shall not be desecrated by infidels. Head Priest Fuquan. Okay, let's enter. That's such a cool effect. So, okay, this is definitely where we were before. And now we're here. So it's, oh, look at that. That's gonna be useful. That is probably going to open the door to the palace. A practical guide to the known times of demons. False light. Many people who had been on the verge of death reported later that they had seen a bright light at the end of a black tunnel. In almost every account, this light is described as an intense glow, emitting peace and calmness. Clerics, as well as many scholars, agree that the light acts as a guiding beacon which leads the spirits into the hands of the builder. A false light is an extra-dimensional demon with a unique ability to cunningly mimic this kind of light. Didn't we see that as well when we drank the Nightshade potion? Its enthralling glow lures the souls of recently deceased into a trap where the demon devours or enslaves them. Worlds that are contaminated by a false light commonly experience a dramatic rise in the occurrence of undead, as their trapped souls cannot find any rest. Fortunately, a false light is unable to travel between dimensions on its own and thus cannot befall other worlds at will. Summoning a false light for item enchantment is only recommended for the very experienced spellcaster. A single item is too weak a binding to hold this type of demon properly. If at all, a false light needs to be imbued into a divided triad. The name false light stands for both the demon and the light it is radiating. Could it be that Norsol is a false light demon, and this whoever it was, this mage that tried to summon a demon, summoned such a false light into 3 items, not 2? I mean, we saw the Book of Souls and the sword, Zenori, Bloody, forgot the name. But maybe there was a hammer as well. Although the cutscene didn't show one, but, like, cutscene could have been misleading us. I wonder. And so, there's at least one more glyph. I'm almost tempted to run all the way back to the palace entrance and try this out now, but what if I'm still missing something? Also, since I'm already here, I might as well check out this place first. Oh. Nice. The last arrival. Notes of Healer Nazar. Second Sode 126CR. Also, hold on. Is the sound still okay? Oh, now it's back to this. Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Well. Notes of Healer Nazar, second Soul Day 126CR. This morning we made a gruesome discovery. Apparently the Celestial Gate had been activated during the night, 2 weeks before the next reception. As a result, the unfortunate man who had tried to get through only arrived partially. Lying at the foot of the gate, we found an arm and a leg, both cut off as if a sharp knife had gone through them. This is one of the dangers of the portal. If the moon is not in the right position, travelers run the risk of being torn apart during the voyage and having parts of them arrive at different times. Yeah, that's not gonna be healthy. This is why the reception ceremony only takes place 4 times a year. A days precisely calculated by Karath Dins and Karul's astronomers. As for the traveler's identity, we cannot be sure for now. He was wearing an intricate ankle collar that suggests him being of a higher standing, but otherwise we can only wait for the rest of him to arrive, as dreadful as this may sound. 7th Sode 126CR. Several healers, myself included, were positioned at the portal to await the unfortunate traveler's arrival. Yesterday, The remaining body came through, and to everyone's shock, the traveler proved to be none other than Fatoran, Karath Din's emperor himself. We did our best to aid him, but he was too weak and with one foot already in the afterlife. During his last few breaths, he tried to speak to us, though his voice was no more than a hoarse whisper. From the little we could make out, Karath Din was on the verge of destruction. Fatoran mentioned the anger of Nlahotep and that the priests had tried everything to appease the earth. Nobody else arrived that day, and since then the gate has remained dark, which likely means the other end has been destroyed. Fatoran must have tried to escape the cataclysm by entering the celestial gate. Vizier Kidanharev announced a year of mourning for our emperor and the fall of our great city. Sorry to interrupt here, but not sure if you remember, this Karath Din was the lost city that you visit in Thief 1 and Thief 2. The one that has, that's full of lava and barracks and Clayman. You go there to get the talisman in Thief 1, and in Thief 2, actually you find the mechanist there. So, what I gather from what we've read so far is this Karul place that is on Tempest Isle seems to be like a side city, so to speak. Like the Karath Din is the great main city. Because they call the guy who came, the emperor from Karath Din, they call him their emperor as well, don't they? And the fall of our great city, yeah, so it sounds like this Karul place is kind of like people from Karath Din went there to build a new city or something, but they still consider Karath Din their original home. As Fatoran is no more, Kidanharev will now ascend to be the first emperor reigning Karul. We just hope our brethren in Karath Din were able to escape with their lives. Hold on. Yeah, okay. It is quite clear Fatoran was acting out of desperation. It is not the emperor's place to step through the celestial gate, as tradition dictates he has to stay with his people his entire life. Although we cannot communicate with our brethren in Karath Din, it became apparent to us already at the beginning of Fatoran's reign that he was quite fond of wealth, and not a man of the people like his predecessor Fatarak had been. It was only a matter of time before the gods would show their resentment. There is a way back through the celestial gate, if the third gate in Karath Din is still intact, but since this is a one-way path, nobody would be able to come back to Karul and tell us what has happened to our home city and brethren. Oh, what is that? Okay, before I move on, there were some stairs here. Oh, also, I shouldn't forget, there was something with a waterfall, wasn't there? Huh? Dearest Sedrana, even if the council allowed us to install the moonstone at the celestial gate, there is a far bigger problem. We can't get inside the room where the stone is kept. Somebody destroyed the lock with the obvious intent to prevent anyone from accessing the room. I have a pretty good idea who performed the deed. Head priest Fuquan has always been very vocal concerning the third gate, and his recent disappearance is just too much of a coincidence. Ever since he obtained that strange hammer, his behavior has become increasingly erratic, and this is the result. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that in the hammer there was another part of Narsal. Unless we can break the door open soon, we better find a secure place to hide. There's a storm brewing in the city of the dead. Yours, aRdW. Oh, and we're going to the city of the dead, aren't we? The necropolis. Oh, this is the... I think over there that's the city archives. Oh, I see. Would this be what they meant? Maybe there's another way in there? Like... outside? First of all, what's this? Oh, I can actually pick the lock. Bright light shone in my eyes when I woke up this morning. Despite there being no window in my chamber, I soon realized that the source of this unusual glow was the hammer I had acquired from the seafaring merchants. Oh, this is Fuquan, huh? To my further amazement, there was an ethereal figure standing right next to it. The apparition had its left arm outstretched as if it were reaching for the hammer, then it turned its head towards me. A chill went down my spine, and I recognized the ghost to be that of Kevin, the fisherman we had buried just a few days ago. With an accusing stare, Kevin seemed to be mouthing soundless words directed at me, and then he was gone. With that, the hammer's glow faded as well. This event has confirmed my belief that the hammer has a connection to Karul, and more precisely to the city of the dead. I am unsure of this connection's exact nature, thus I am going to visit the necropolis before I bring this matter before the council, had Priest Fuquan. Maybe you should have brought this matter before the council first. Ah. We have 2 new gemstones. Also, is it possible to... I'm just gonna fall to my death, right? When I climb here. Yeah. But then, why can't I even go here? Anything up here? No. Anything up here? Oh. Oh. Would you look at that? Found a secret. Well, that's cool. It whispers to me at night. Fuquan, it says, you must bring me to your brethren in the necropolis. But before that, you must make sure nobody can leave Karol. Fear swallows my voice and I cannot answer. You will do as I command, it says. Then it laughs, and laughs, and laughs. Well, that's unsettling for sure. It's pretty cool that even the secrets contain part of the story. I mean, in a way, it's also a bit sad because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find all the secrets, so I'm probably going to miss out on some story bits. But still, it's a nice reward. So I guess we can't open that one door. The one that has a broken lock, because there was nothing to interact with. This is the opening, yeah. When I get back to that plaza, whatever it was, I'll have to check if there's a way to climb up there. What's this? Necropolis. Okay. Does that mean it's the door to it? It has to be. It would fit. Probably this is something... There's probably something to activate it. Oh. Huh. Can you go down both places? Looks like it. What's this? Undar. Moving the sacred fire elemental away from the market and closer to the palace is out of the question. I thought you knew that the elementals only remain stable where they've been shaped. Remember the fire elemental that went rampant 5 moons ago? It happened because the pedestal had been moved by accident. That is why we shaped this one near the water and away from the palace. I know it is tedious, but if one of the palace's hallowed candles goes out, you'll have to bring it to the market and relight it there. Whoa. That's good to know. What's this? This perhaps... It is. Uh-huh. Well, that's cool in that case. Just let me save it. And, then I can actually take a quick look at the waterfall. Whoa, that scared me again. I'm not sure if I understood the text correctly, but it kind of looked like, it sounded like, oh, this is loud. Oh, holy sh! What the? Your eyes are now open to the unseen. Hold on. What the hell? That certainly scared me. Is it just walking around now? I guess it's just walking in circles here. Looks like it. Can I see all that again? Okay, I guess I don't have to. Yes. The effect is active now. What the hell was that? Oh. Oh. There are more of them. Are there any of them here as well? I'm not sure what they're supposed to mean, though. Did I read this? I think I just saw this for the first time. The Celestial Gate. Every 3 months, a select few gain the wonderful privilege of journeying to a place where the stars nearly touch the ground. Every 3 months, when the moon is in the correct position, the Celestial Gate grants the chosen ones passage to Karul, the island of the sky. There they can spend the rest of their lives in the holiest of all cities, close to the gods. Oh, that explains what Karul is then. Those who get chosen are usually of higher standing, although their contributions to society are factored into the selection ritual as well. However, the Emperor, undoubtedly the most deserving of all, can never be chosen, as he must remain in Karath Din to justly reign over his people. Well, I wish I had found that earlier. So that explains this place. Okay, now... Huh, more of them. What are they... What do they mean? Well, I bet there's gonna be something else eventually that I will be able to see. I feel like I could probably go to the palace now, since I'm here. Let's see. I need to remember the name, though. Try the name of Karul's first emperor. First emperor? Oh. I don't know. Do I know the name of the first emperor? I don't think I do. What happens if I just... because I've been seeing a lot of these. Yeah, okay. That would have been too easy. But I feel like maybe these things I can see now is somehow might be a hint to the treasury. Also, what is this exactly? Huh. This actually is the palace. Well, in that case, I'm pretty sure I was not supposed to be able to jump over here. But in that case, I will not go there yet, because I feel like that's cheating. I shouldn't be there yet. Okay, after that, little excursion. I think it's time to find out what is down there. Oh, there's nothing? Only there, huh? Well, in that case, it's time to find out what's down there, but I'll do that next time. See you then. Goodbye.